Example 4, evaluate the square root of 1,000 or 1.102. 1.012. Do as I wrote, not as I say. 1.012. 1 in 12 thousandths is that actual number. So this is one, again, it's just got one problem on it. There's no order of operation to handle. We're just trying to evaluate this. This is just basically, do we know how to use our calculator or not? So if you look at my screen recorder here, right there, that button next to my finger is the square root button. So I'm going to hit that. It pops up on the screen with the square root. And then I type in my number 1.012, and it shows up on the screen exactly as it looks. I can push to the right to get out of the square root. If there was more stuff happening after the square root, I want to get out of the radical to do that. I don't know if I can turn this light on, if it glares or not. Is it glaring? I can de-glare it like this, but can you even see it now? No. So I guess you can see it maybe better, I don't know. Hit equals, enter, and it spits out the answer, which is 1.005982107. Let me just give you a standard idea for rounding. So I'm going to write down the whole thing real quick. 1.005982107. All right. So just a general standard rule I'd like you to do for rounding in this class, unless otherwise specifically mentioned. If it says something about sig figs or precision, you know about that already. If we're just doing random problems like this and we're trying to get answers and we get an answer that goes on, this actually, if I had a calculator that would do it, it would have billions and billions of decimal places. The calculator at some point rounds. All right. I want two non-zero digits after the decimal. So if I look at the decimal, 0, 0, this is my first non-zero digit, so I want these two decimal places where I want to round to. Okay? When I'm rounding, I look at this number and make a decision, should I keep it the same or should I make it go one bigger? And I make that decision based on this number. If that number is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, I make this go one bigger. If that number is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, I keep that number the same. So in this case, I have to make it one bigger because 8 is beyond 5, right? But 9 is going to go up to 10, which ends up making 0, 6, 0, 0. All right? And some people get confused by that, so let me try and make it a little simpler for you. 59, one bigger is 60. That makes the 9 become a 0, make the next one bigger. Or you can just say, once you go to the first number that's not 9, and just make that number get one bigger. Since we did round to this number, I do want to include that 0 in my final answer, so 1.0060. I want two non-zero decimal places, but if one of those happens to end up being a 0 afterwards, so be it. Still include that as one of your pieces there. Don't just go 1.006. That's more telling that that's not exactly that. I rounded to get to that.